How's it going, everyone? I wanted to do kind of a rant on Leatherman. A lot of people love my other video about the Leatherman Wave Alpha and, how I'm pissed about it. So this is kind of like a video like that, similar to, but I just want to kind of, complain about Leatherman products moving forward. So this is how my Leatherman Charge G10 came. From Sportsman USA. Came with a pocket clip. I think it was off at the time. It came with a sheath, which I never use, but it's good to have. And it came with this, which is just the 2D bits. And it doesn't have, it's not fully stacked here. The bits, you can add more if you want. But it gives you a decent, amount of bits that you could use, which is nice. And it doesn't even have the micro driver, which is like extra. I'll show you where that goes. But this is how Leatherman used to do business. They used to. Oh, and it came with a lanyard. I forgot to say that. It had a pocket clip in here, and I already put it on, the Charge. But you got all that. And I paid only $129 at the time because these were getting discontinued, Leatherman Charge. But see how it just has a slot here? But yeah, so I mean, you got all that for $129 at the time when it was discontinued. Here's the bits. That's where the extra bits that I just showed and the holder comes with. And before, this was about like $179 for all this. But the new Leathermans that are coming out today don't even come with a pocket clip. So they removed the pocket clip. This is the Leatherman Charge. Leatherman Wave Alpha, it's called. But it comes with no pocket clip, just tool only. So you don't have this, you lose that. You lose the sheath, you lose the bits, you lose everything. Just tool only. And Leatherman knows you're not just gonna, carry it like this. You'll need a sheath or a pocket clip. And they took that away. I think that is pretty shitty in my, opinion. Because I at least need a pocket clip to carry it with. I don't use sheaths, but that is pretty shitty. And for the price of $199, $95, you're gonna have to add, buy the pocket clip, especially if this is a brand new Leatherman. You're gonna need to buy a pocket clip, which is like $10. And if you want a sheath, that's another $10. The bits and bit holders probably another $10. So that's, you're pretty much at the Leatherman, arc right there. But I think that's pretty shitty. Less is more kind of attitude. They're going towards, Apple kind of. They'll probably say they're saving the environment, but fuck that. That's my opinion. And that's how Leatherman used to come. It had a sheath, it had all this. And the new box of the Leatherman, Wave Alpha is just tool only. It just kind of looks like, this. That's it. There's no pocket clip, nothing. So Leatherman knows you're going to have to carry it somehow, and they know their customers are going to need to buy, added accessories for it. And $200 is just a lot, in my opinion, for a multi-tool. I mean, it does have magnet cut, okay, but still, I mean, at the time, my Leatherman Arc, at least for $249, it came with the sheath, China made only or whatever. Came with bits. You have a decent amount. Actually, it's pretty much full. You can see that it's filled except for one slot and the mini driver. And yeah, so they gave you a decent amount for $249. Now they're taking it away. At least they didn't take away the pocket clip on the Arc. That's one thing they kept, which is nice. But still, that's pretty fucked up, in my opinion. And yeah, I don't know if I want to keep keep buying Leatherman after this. It's just a kind of a pissing statement from them that they're taking away everything and just selling tool only, basically. It's kind of like, in my opinion, it's like Apple, where the iPhone, they take away the charging port and only sell the charging cord and say, oh shit, I'm environmental friendly now. Pretty fucked up, in my opinion. Victorinox, I love Victorinox. I know a lot of people talk about it on the channel, but this is the Spirit. It's probably one of my favorite multi-tools, the Victorinox Spirit. But at least this, it didn't come with a pocket clip. I added that the Night Eyes, which is really well. It fits it really well. But at least this came with a sheath. It came with all the bits. Came with all this, the ratchet. There's a ratchet mechanism. But for, I think I paid $160. I mean, I think that's a lot better than buying tool only for $200. I think that's pretty shitty of Leatherman. I could see if you're a collector like I am, you know, I'm pretty much a collector, even though I everyday carry this multi-tool, the Leatherman Charge. I carry this every single fucking day, and it's held up. I mean, the G10 is great. You can see I've used the knife. I do have a little bit of rust here and there. This is the most used tool as well. My gut hook, you can see I've cut shit with it. But, yeah, so, I mean, I am a collector, but I do carry the shit out of this tool, the Leatherman Charge. And like I said, I gave this tool like a 9.8 out of 10. I love this fucking tool. It's just such a great tool in my opinion. This is the ultimate multi-tool. But, yeah, so it's just, it would suck as someone just getting, you know, into Leatherman multi-tools and buying the Leatherman Wave Alpha and just be like, shit, I have to buy all this extra accessories, you know, just to carry it. Like the pocket clip. I know they were saying on one of the channels that this is interchangeable with the Leatherman Wave Alpha. And I guess that's cool, but still, to sell it without, you know, any accessories, I think is pretty shitty, in my opinion. And I think this is the way Leatherman is going in the future, moving forward. Especially, you know, like I said before, the Leatherman Arc is removing all this accessories that, you know, this didn't come with it. This was from my ST300, but it's removing the sheath, the bits, bit exchanger. Thank God it's not removing the pocket clip. It probably will soon, I bet. Remove this pocket clip, just 2 screws, that's it. And yeah, so they'll just probably be like, oh, sold separately every time, which is shitty in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Are you guys thinking the same thing as me? You know, less is more is their kind of attitude, in my opinion. And yeah, they're selling it for, I mean, I could see, you know, having Magna Cut, just the knife itself, having a knife tool is 200. You know, just a knife itself is 200 with Magna Cut, but still, they know you're going to need to pocket or carry the tool, unless you're a collector, of course, and just put it in the case. But, yeah, I just think that's shitty of Leatherman, in my opinion. Like I said, but I don't know if I want to, you know, deal with them anymore, buying any more products from Leatherman if this continues. You know, removing tools, removing things, and just saying this is like the greatest multi-tool ever. Especially the rulers. That was one of the biggest things I bitched about on the other channel, my other video, that I got a lot of likes and views, but they did remove the you know, the ruler inches on one side. I believe that's centimeters on the other. But how hard is that to inscribe this on a multi-tool, the Leatherman Wave Alpha? After removing that, that is not the ultimate multi-tool, in my opinion. I mean, that that guy was saying that it's the best multi-tool to date, but removing the pocket clip, removing the sheath is just pissing people off, especially me. But let me know down below what you guys think. I'm going to call this WTF Leatherman. It's just, in my opinion, this is the way Leatherman is going, and I don't like it. Look at all that pocket lint. I'll have to clean that. You can tell. I mean, I carry this every single day. At first, I was carrying my Leatherman Surge every day, but I switched over to this. It's just perfect size, 8 ounces, and yeah, good luck Leatherman trying to beat this multi-tool, in my opinion. Unless you put the Magneca on this, you won't beat it. I love the serrated blade with the gut hook. I love the features. So what if you have a little micro scissors? You have little micro scissors here, but I don't really give a shit. It works in a pinch, and yeah. So, alright, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up's much appreciative. Let me know down below, do you think Leatherman's going in the right direction here? Or are you pissed like I am with Leatherman Multitools? Thanks. Take care.